Hey dear chess enjoyers, and welcome back to SchachRomatt, where we together explore the exciting chess world. Today's topic is, in my opinion, one of the most interesting, if not the most interesting chess piece in the whole game, which is the knight. So in this video we will talk about the power of the knight. We will cover many topics, like for example the knight's interesting but also a bit strange movement. We will talk about the knight's power and yes, its advantages and disadvantages in different parts of the game, like for example in the opening, the middle game, and of course also in the end game of a chess match. So let's not waste time anymore and jump right into it. Many years ago, when I was just starting with chess, and it's really, yes, many years ago, the knight always seemed to be, yes, pretty funny to me because of its movement, and it actually was my favorite piece because of this. Unlike any other piece in the whole chess world and in the whole chess game, the knight has a very interesting movement, because he moves in an L shape, which means that he always moves 2 squares to the front and then 1 square to the side, so either to the left like this, or also 2 squares to the front and then to the right like this. So this gives it the ability to jump over other chess pieces, making it incredibly versatile. So notice how the knight's ability to jump over other pieces makes it very powerful in crowded positions where many chess pieces of your army and also of the opponent's army are still left on the chessboard. So this unique movement is both, of course, an advantage for you, and it makes also a challenge for your opponent. Now let's discuss the knight's role in the opening of a chess match. So in the opening phase of a chess match, the knights are often developed on squares, like for example f3, c3, and also on the other side for black, c6 and f6, with the intention to control the center of the chessboard, which is very important in the opening of a chess match. Where this can be seen very well is the so-called four knights game. In this opening, both armies of course at first start with e4 and e5, and after that, in the following two moves, they develop their four knights in a parallel situation and position on the chessboard. So white starts with knight f3 attacking the black pawn on e5, black defends it with knight c6, white develops his second knight on c3, and black does the same with their second knight on f6. So all four knights are now developed into the game and are controlling only, so you can see these pink papers here right now. These are only the squares that the two white knights are controlling on only the 4th and 5th rank of the chessboard. So all of these squares are getting now controlled by these two white knights on, the 5th and 4th rank of the chessboard. What is also pretty interesting is that these four center squares are both getting controlled by both of the white knights and also by both of the black knights. So these two knights are very powerful to occupy and control the center of the chessboard. But now let's continue with the power and the advantages of a knight in the middle game of a chess match. In the middle game of a chess match, knights shine in complex positions where their ability to jump over other pieces can create a tactical advantage for them and also for the whole army in which they are playing or for which they are fighting for. They excel in close position where pawns block other pieces that move in a linear way. Like for example a rook, we just take it here on h3, he only moves linear like this and cannot jump over other chess pieces like the knight can. Knights are also great at supporting and helping other chess pieces of its own army, and they are famous for their strong ability to fork other chess pieces. To fork means to attack two of them with the intention to win one of them afterwards. A simple example for a fork is, for example, the tracks the counter gambit in the two knights defense of the Italian game. So here in this position, white plays knight g5. Threatening with on the following move to capture here on f7 with a beautiful fork attacking the queen and the rook both at the same time. And there is an interesting variation here which black can now play, which is the tracks the gambit with a interesting and also risky move bishop c5 like this. Oh, I'm sorry, this knight of course is standing here on g5, and now white has the ability to capture the black pawn on f7 with a beautiful fork like this, attacking both the queen here on d8 and also the black rook on h8 in the corner of the chessboard, winning one of these two chess pieces in the following moves. Moving on to the endgame of a chess match, the knight's value and also power can change depending on the exact position and situation on the chessboard. For example, in open games, with already many pawns cleared off the board, bishops might be more powerful than a knight because of their long range. They can just move from one square to the other side of the chessboard in like a short span of a time because of their long range capabilities. However, in closed endgames, especially with many pawns left on the chessboard, the knights can be incredibly powerful. So in these scenarios, the knight's ability to jump over other pieces and to hop over pawns and reach critical squares in a short span of time makes them really very powerful and versatile. They can dominate the board and control key areas and key squares to support an attack or the advancement of a pawn to the 8th rank of the chessboard to transform it, for example, to a queen. So how you can see, the knight's power changes throughout the development of a chess match, and it also depends, of course, on the specific position on the chessboard. But let's finally quickly summarize the advantages and disadvantages. On the one hand, one major advantage is definitely their jumping ability. They can just jump across the chessboard, control key areas, and so on, and this jumping ability can also catch your opponent off guard and surprise him in many chess positions on the board. They're also excellent in closed position with still many pieces on the board where they can jump over them and control key areas and support and also create tactical opportunities. But of course, no chess piece is perfect. And therefore, on the other hand, on the downside of the knight, knights are, way slower than the bishop because, just the bishop has a way wider and longer range of movement. They also struggle in open positions where there are not so many pieces and especially not so many pawns left on the chessboard, and they also take longer to travel across the chessboard because of their movement that is only 2 or 3 squares long and wide. So this was it already with this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and activate the announcement bell, and also leave a like if you like this video, because in this video I have shown you the power and the value of the knight in different positions, in different situations in the chess game. Write down there in the comments about which other chess topics you want a brand new video about, and till next time, bye!